Well, hello there. The great Jonathan Herrera suggested that I do a little walkthrough of the stuff that comprises my teaching setup so that it might help out folks. And I was going to do something that was a little bit higher fidelity and a little bit nicer with screen captures and all that, but I figured this is going to be easier and you'll get just as much value out of it, I think. So let's begin. So obviously, bass is important when giving bass lessons. Moving over here behind my shoulder, you can see that is my big book of teaching. And yes, I write out my lesson plan on Post-its. What's it to you? It works really well. That is my rig for in-person lessons. That is the other stuff. That's the student gear for in-person lessons. So let me just switch this camera around real quick. Actually, before I do that, more about things on the desk over here. So when I'm teaching, I always use a lapel mic, and I run this underneath my bass, and I clip it to my strap just like that. So I'm big on direct audio for teaching. It really is a nicer experience for the student. I use these Sennheiser headphones, and I've got this great metronome that was given to me by a wonderful band leader I used to work with. But yeah, this mic is really great. And then I will plug my bass in to my Helix, which is right now on tuning mode. And then the Helix goes directly into, all right, now I'm gonna flip the camera around here. The Helix goes directly into, this is the interface I'm currently using. I've been using it for about a year and I really like it. It's a Motu M4 interface. And what you can see here is that my condenser lapel mic is going into input 2, and you can actually see it, see the audio registering there, and my Helix is going into channel 1. Now I actually have the Helix set up sort of in dual mono output, so I don't have to switch cables around. So one cable is always going to my physical Gensler stack there, and another one with a duplicate output is always going to this Motu. All right, so here is kind of what I do. So I've got this Logitech C920 webcam. It's a 1080 webcam, and I just got this ring light. This is one of the newer editions. It's a USB powered ring light, so I'm just going to turn that sucker on. There we go. So this has made a really big difference in the quality of the camera footage that I get. And what I will typically do is I'll turn off all the lights behind me. As you can see, I've got these windows, the blinds up. I'll turn off that light. I'll often turn off the ceiling lights. The side ones, sometimes I'll leave open for a little side fill light action. But this makes a big difference in the quality that camera is able to see. So let me pull this back a little bit. All right, so I have set up OBS. Hey, there's me. I've set up OBS to do a couple of kind of cool, fun things here. So I teach via Zoom. But I'm now using the virtual camera. See the start virtual camera right there. Using the virtual camera through OBS to output what you're seeing to Zoom. So basically you can see, let's see if there we go, up in the upper left-hand corner, my finger's wiggling. That is just both this little pane and the one over here are just duplications of this main image. So the main image, I've got these three, they call them scenes. I've got these 3 scenes over here, and one of them is cropped and enlarged, and I've just placed it up here, and you can just kind of move these around. So one of them is cropped and enlarged to be over here, but really it's all the same source material. It's all just this one camera's footage. And then I've got scene 2 is that guy down there. And then my main one is that I overlay them. So when I'm playing, I can't do it when I'm holding this camera, but when I'm playing, you have close-ups of both my right and left hands. So that is going out via this virtual camera guy right there. And then when I start Zoom, new meeting, voila, it's set to use my OBS digital camera. And of course, I always allow people to record their lessons. And this is what folks see. Now, it's pretty bright in the background right now, so I ordinarily would have turned off that light that's in the corner and maybe turn off the ceiling light. But yeah, the ring light, the camera, the direct audio, the lapel mic, the bass plugged in, ability to record these close-ups in the corners, that is pretty much what comprises my system right now. Thank you very much for coming to my teaching TED Talk. Oh, that's cool. I can see if I need to get a haircut again already. Nice. All right, so John, I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope everybody else got some value out of this too. And if you didn't, I don't want to hear about it. No, just kidding. I can also probably make the OBS file available to other folks. I'm not sure about that. I haven't done that yet, but get in touch if you're interested in that. And hey, if you learned something, I always appreciate donations, which you can make through my website, or buy lesson gift certificates for yourself or for others. Lessons make great gifts. Okay, see you guys later. Adios.